Some of Hollywood's biggest sitcom stars share more than just screen time. They share DNA. While everyone knows about famous TV families, there are surprising connections between actors from different shows that most viewers never realized. From twin sisters who conquered the 80s to brothers who kept their family ties hidden behind different last names, these relationships add fascinating layers to television history. Here are 15 sitcom actors you didn't know were related. Jason and Justine Bateman, the siblings who almost played lovers. Jason Bateman wanted to bring his older sister Justine onto Arrested Development, but not in the way you'd expect. During the show's run, he pitched having Justine play his love interest, suggesting they make her character a religious zealot to avoid any awkward romantic scenes. The idea leaked to the press before it could happen, making the whole thing look like a ratings grab. Eventually, Justine did appear on the show in an episode cleverly titled Family Ties, a nod to her iconic 80s sitcom where she played Mallory Keaton. In the episode, she initially seems to be Michael Bluth's long-lost sister, but the twist reveals she's actually someone else entirely. The meta-reference was perfect, considering Jason had lobbied for her appearance for years. Both siblings had been child actors who helped support their family financially, with Jason getting his start in commercials before landing roles on shows like Little House on the Prairie and Silver Spoons. Justine's breakout role on Family Ties made her a household name in the 80s, while Jason struggled through a difficult transition period in the 90s before Arrested Development revived his career. Today, the Bateman siblings maintain what Jason describes as an adult friendship rather than a traditional sibling relationship, seeing each other when they genuinely want to rather than out of obligation. Katie Sagal's twin sisters, the Double Mint Connection. Most people know Katie Sagal as the lovably lazy Peg Bundy from Married with Children, but fewer realize she has identical twin sisters who were once just as famous. Gene and Liz Sagal became household faces in the 80s as the Double Mint twins in Wrigley's iconic gum commercials. The pair appeared together in the 1982 film Grease 2 as cheerleaders, though the producers didn't even know they were twins until they showed up for rehearsals. The roles had to be rewritten on the spot to accommodate the unexpected double casting. From 1984 to 1985, the twins starred in their own NBC sitcom called Double Trouble, playing Kate and Allison Foster, teenagers with opposite personalities living under their widowed father's watchful eye. The show went through a complete overhaul in its second season, relocating the characters from Des Moines to New York City, but it was canceled shortly after. Norman Lear, the legendary television producer and the Sagal family's godfather, reportedly had significant influence over the show's development. While Katie went on to voice acting fame as Leela in Futurama and dramatic success in Sons of Anarchy, Gene and Liz moved behind the camera, with Gene becoming a television director working on shows like iCarly and Fuller House, and Liz becoming a successful writer and producer for series including Mad About You, Charmed, and Sons of Anarchy, alongside her famous sister. Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez, brothers with different names. When Charlie Sheen guest starred on 2.5 Men, his older brother Emilio Estevez appeared in a different episode, continuing their pattern of working separately despite growing up in the same Hollywood household. Born Carlos Estevez, Charlie adopted his father Martin Sheen's stage name, while Emilio kept the family's real surname, proudly maintaining his Spanish heritage. The brothers were both members of the infamous Brat Pack in the 80s, with Emilio starring in The Breakfast Club and St. Elmo's Fire, and Charlie breaking through in Platoon and Wall Street. Interestingly, Charlie was originally supposed to play the lead in Platoon, but when production was delayed, Emilio got cast instead, only for scheduling conflicts to force him out, allowing Charlie to take the role that became his breakthrough. The brothers appeared together in Young Guns in 1988. When their careers were at very different points. Throughout the years, their relationship became strained as Charlie's substance abuse issues escalated, while Emilio moved into directing and maintained a lower profile. Emilio has admitted he never fully understood his brother's choices, noting they were raised under the same roof with the same rules. When Charlie faced his most public meltdowns, Emilio stayed notably silent. The brothers share two other siblings, Ramon and Renee Estevez, who also work in entertainment and, like Emilio, kept the family name rather than adopting their father's stage name. Tia and Tamera Mowry's brother. The Smart Guy Connection. While Tia and Tamera Mowry became famous as the identical twins on Sister, their younger brother Taj was building his own sitcom career right alongside them. 8 years younger than his sisters, Taj started acting even earlier, landing a recurring role as Michelle Tanner's best friend Teddy on Full House when he was just a child. He appeared in 3 different episodes of Sister playing 3 separate characters, showcasing his versatility even as a kid. From 1997 to 1999, Taj starred in his own WB sitcom called Smart Guy, playing T.J. Henderson, a 10-year-old genius who skipped straight from 4th grade to 10th grade. The show was successful enough to run for 3 seasons and 51 episodes. The character became so iconic that Disney cast him as the voice of Wade Lode, the tech-savvy friend in Kim Possible, as a direct nod to his Smart Guy role. The Mowry siblings all appeared together in the Showtime movie 17 Again in 2000, bringing their on-screen chemistry full circle. Taj has mentioned in interviews that working with his sisters never feels like work because of their natural chemistry. Tamera has even joked that Taj is her favorite sibling, though she said it playfully, knowing Tia would understand. The siblings remain close, frequently appearing in each other's social media posts and supporting one another's projects, maintaining the tight bond that made their on-screen appearances together feel so genuine. Dylan and Cole Sprouse, the Sweet Life Twins. The Sprouse twins didn't just play brothers on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, they actually started their careers by playing the same character. From 1993 to 1998, they shared the role of Patrick Kelly on Grace Under Fire, switching off due to child labor laws that limit how long kids can be filmed each day. This clever casting trick is common in Hollywood, allowing productions to essentially double their filming time with child actors. The twins also both played Julian in the 1999 Adam Sandler comedy Big Daddy, rotating scenes to maximize their screen time. When Disney cast them in The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody in 2005, it became the first time they played separate characters in leading roles. Dylan portrayed the mischievous, outgoing Zach Martin, while Cole played the studious, rule-following Cody Martin. The show was a massive hit, running for 3 seasons before spinning off into The Sweet Life on Deck, which ran for another 3 years. By 2010, the brothers were among the highest-paid child actors on television, earning $40,000 per episode combined. After the show ended, both twins enrolled at NYU, with Cole studying archaeology and humanities, while Dylan focused on video game design. Cole went on to star in Riverdale, while Dylan opened All Wise Meadery in Brooklyn. Despite working together throughout their childhood, the brothers haven't appeared on screen together since their Disney Channel days ended, preferring to forge separate paths in their adult careers. Brandy and Ray J, the Moesha family twist. Singer and actress Brandy Norwood starred as Moesha Mitchell on the hit UPN sitcom Moesha, but in the show's final 2 seasons, her real-life younger brother Ray J joined the cast with a surprising twist. He initially appeared as Dorian, who everyone believed was Moesha's cousin. However, the show later revealed that Dorian was actually her half-brother, the result of an affair their father had years earlier. The revelation was one of the show's most dramatic storylines, tarnishing the image of Frank Mitchell, who had been portrayed as an upstanding father figure throughout the series. Ray J's casting on Moesha helped launch his own entertainment career, which included music, acting, and eventually reality television. After Moesha ended in 2001, Ray J landed a series regular role on the UPN comedy One-on-One for its 5th and final season. The siblings later reunited for their own VH1 reality show called Brandy and Ray J, A Family Business, which aired in 2010 and gave fans an inside look at their family dynamics. They've also collaborated musically, recording songs together and supporting each other's careers. While Ray J became known for his relationships and reality TV appearances, Brandy continued building her legacy in both music and acting, starring in shows like The Game and Star. The siblings' real-life bond added authenticity to their on-screen relationship on Moesha, even though the show's writers turned their characters into half-siblings rather than cousins. The Sprouse brothers. Grace Under Fire. Beginning before the Sprouse twins became Disney Channel stars, they worked together on the ABC sitcom Grace Under Fire for 5 years, though most viewers never realized two different actors were playing the same role. From 1993 to 1998, Dylan and Cole alternated playing Patrick Kelly, the young son in the series. Child labor laws in California strictly limit how many hours per day children can work on set, so casting twins in a single role became a clever workaround that allowed production teams to film twice as many scenes with the character. Directors would simply swap out one twin for the other between takes, and because they were identical at that young age, audiences couldn't tell the difference. This practice is surprisingly common in Hollywood, especially for baby and toddler roles. The arrangement worked so well for the Sprouse brothers that they continued the pattern in several other projects before eventually being cast as separate characters. Their experience on Grace Under Fire essentially launched both of their careers, teaching them the technical aspects of television production before they could even read fluently. By the time they landed their iconic roles on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, they'd already spent over a decade mastering their craft. The show gave them the foundation to become two of the most successful child actors of their generation, proving that sometimes sharing a role can lead to individual success down the line. Justine Bateman's career before Jason's success. While Jason Bateman is now the more famous of the two siblings, his sister Justine was actually the bigger star during the 1980s. She played Mallory Keaton, the fashion-obsessed but academically challenged daughter on Family Ties, which ran for 7 successful seasons from 1982 to 1989. The show was a major hit, and Justine became a teen idol, appearing on magazine covers and winning the hearts of audiences nationwide. During this time, Jason was still a child actor, taking small roles and guest appearances, trying to establish himself in the industry. The income from both of their acting careers helped support their entire family, putting significant pressure on the young performers. Their father, Kent Bateman, worked in entertainment as a director and writer, which gave both siblings early exposure to the business. Jason has spoken about how his early commercial success inspired Justine to pursue acting as well, suggesting he came first chronologically, even though she achieved greater fame sooner. When Jason's career hit a rough patch in the 1990s, Justine was transitioning away from acting and eventually moved behind the camera. She's now an accomplished filmmaker and author, having written books about fame and aging in Hollywood. The role reversal between the siblings, with Justine being the household name first and Jason later becoming the bigger star, shows how unpredictable show business success can be, even within the same family. The Sagal sisters behind the camera. After their stint as the Doublemint twins and their sitcom Double Trouble ended, Gene and Liz Sagal took very different career paths than their famous older sister Katie. Rather than pursuing on-camera acting roles, both twins moved into behind-the-scenes positions where they've found tremendous success. Gene became a television director, helming episodes of numerous popular series, including 2.5 Men, Last Man Standing, Just Shoot Me, Fuller House, and the Disney Channel series iCarly. Her directing style focuses on comedy timing and getting natural performances from actors, skills she developed from her own years in front of the camera. Liz, meanwhile, became a successful television writer and producer, contributing to acclaimed series like Mad About You, Charmed, Monk, and Sons of Anarchy, where she worked alongside her sister Katie. She's also written for Lost in Space, The Flight Attendant, and Law and Order, Organized Crime, showcasing her versatility across different genres. The sisters' transition from performers to creators demonstrates the multiple pathways available in the entertainment industry. Their father, Boris Sagal, was a television director who tragically died in an accident in 1981, but his influence clearly shaped all three daughters' careers in television. Both Jean and Liz are married with children and have maintained relatively private personal lives compared to their famous sister, focusing on their craft rather than celebrity. Their work behind the camera has arguably had a broader impact than their on-screen roles, touching countless television shows that millions of people watch. Charlie Sheen's birth name revelation. Most fans of 2.5 Men don't realize that Charlie Sheen isn't actually the actor's real name at all. Born Carlos Erwin Estevez, he's the son of actor Martin Sheen, whose real name is Ramon Estevez. When Martin started his acting career, he adopted Sheen as a stage name, reportedly regretting it later in life because it distanced him from his Spanish heritage. Charlie followed his father's path by also adopting the Sheen surname, while his older brother, Emilio Estevez, made the opposite choice, keeping the family name and embracing his heritage. Their father has spoken about wishing he'd never changed his name, and in later years, Charlie acknowledged this family legacy. Interestingly, for the 2013 film Machete Kills, Charlie was credited under his birth name, Carlos Estevez, for the first and only time in his professional career. The film's Hispanic themes made it feel appropriate to use his real name, and it was reportedly Charlie's own idea. This single credit stands out in a filmography that includes dozens of movies and television shows, all credited to Charlie Sheen. The name choices in the Estevez-Sheen family illustrate the complex decisions actors face about identity and branding in Hollywood. Ramon, the middle brother, and Renee, their sister, both kept the Estevez name and have worked steadily in entertainment without the same level of fame. The family's different approaches to their professional names have sparked conversations about cultural identity and assimilation in Hollywood. The Mowry siblings' early start. The Mowry siblings, twins Tia and Tamera, and their younger brother Taji, all started performing at remarkably young ages, managed by their mother, Darlene. The twins convinced their mother to move from their military family home to California specifically to pursue acting when they were just 12 years old. Darlene agreed on one condition. They had to book an acting job within their first month in Los Angeles, or they'd move back. The pressure was intense, but the girls succeeded, landing commercials and small roles that eventually led to Sister, Sister. Meanwhile, Taj started even younger, making his television debut at just 4 years old in 1990 on Who's the Boss. By age 6, he was already a recurring character on Full House, playing opposite the Olsen twins. The Mowry parents, Timothy, who became a police officer, and Darlene, had an interesting background themselves, having met in high school in Miami and both serving in the U.S. Army, where they reached the rank of sergeant. Tia was born just 2 minutes after Tamera at 4:32 in the afternoon, making Tamera technically the older twin. The family also includes a fourth sibling, Tavier Mowry, who played college football before becoming a musician and producer based in Nashville. All three of the older Mowry siblings have spoken about how their tight family bonds helped them navigate the challenges of child stardom, keeping them grounded even as they achieve success at young ages. The Estevez-Sheen acting dynasty. The Estevez-Sheen family represents one of Hollywood's most successful multi-generational acting dynasties, though many fans don't realize the full extent of their connections. Martin Sheen, born Ramon Estevez, built a legendary career with films like Apocalypse Now and Badlands, as well as television's The West Wing. His 4 children all followed him into entertainment. Emilio Estevez became a Brat Pack icon and successful director. Charlie Sheen became one of television's highest-paid actors. Ramon Estevez works as an actor and producer, and Renee Estevez has appeared in numerous films and television shows. Ramon, the middle son, often gets overlooked, but has worked extensively behind the scenes, including co-producing anger management with his brother Charlie from 2012 to 2014. Renee appeared regularly on The West Wing, the same show that starred their father in his most acclaimed television role. The family's approach to their craft varies widely, with some seeking the spotlight and others working more quietly behind the scenes. Martin has been open about his struggles with alcoholism during the filming of Apocalypse Now, and his recovery journey has been an inspiration to his children, particularly Charlie, who has faced his own addiction battles. The family's complex relationship with fame, identity, and their Spanish heritage has made them a fascinating case study in Hollywood dynasties. Tia and Tamera's identical twin chemistry. When Sister Sister premiered in 1994, it became an instant hit, partly because of the genuine chemistry between stars Tia and Tamera Mowry. As identical twins playing identical twins who were separated at birth and reunited as teenagers, the sisters brought an authenticity to their roles that couldn't be manufactured. The show's premise, twins separated at birth who randomly meet at a mall and convince their adoptive parents to live together, allowed the sisters to explore both the joys and conflicts of twin relationships. In real life, Tia and Tamera had never been separated, making the show's emotional core both fascinating and somewhat ironic. They attended Pepperdine University together after the show ended, both studying psychology, and later starred in the Disney Channel original movies Twitches and Twitches 2, playing twin witches. From 2011 to 2013, they had their own reality show called Tia and Tamera on the Style Network, which followed their adult lives as they navigated marriage, motherhood, and their individual careers. As adults, the twins have dealt with media speculation about distance in their relationship, particularly after Tamera moved to Napa while Tia stayed in Los Angeles. Both sisters have clarified that they remain close but have separate lives with their own families and responsibilities. Tamera co-hosted The Real for 7 years, while Tia starred in the Game and Family Reunion. Their bond represents one of the most successful twin partnerships in television history. Jason Bateman's career comeback through Arrested Development. Jason Bateman's role as Michael Bluth in Arrested Development marked one of Hollywood's most remarkable career comebacks. After struggling through the 1990s with canceled shows and failed pilots, Bateman was cast as the straight man, holding together a dysfunctional family in the comedy that would define his adult career. The show premiered in 2003 and immediately earned critical acclaim, though it struggled with ratings throughout its original run. Bateman's deadpan delivery and perfect timing made Michael Bluth the anchor that allowed the show's more outrageous characters to shine. His performance earned him a Golden Globe nomination and opened doors to film roles he couldn't have imagined during his career doldrums. The fact that his sister Justine guest starred on the show added another layer of meta-humor, especially given that the episode was titled Family Ties, in reference to her past. Jason has been candid about those difficult years before Arrested Development, calling them frustrating and humbling. He's credited the show with not just reviving his career, but teaching him how to be a better actor. After Arrested Development, he transitioned seamlessly between comedy and drama, directing films like Bad Words and starring in the acclaimed Netflix series Ozark. His friendship with Jennifer Aniston, which dates back to the mid-90s, helped him land roles in several comedies during his comeback period. The Sprouse twins, post-Disney divergence. After The Sweet Life ended, Dylan and Cole Sprouse made the unusual decision to step away from acting completely and attend college at New York University. Both brothers deferred admission for a year and then enrolled in 2011, choosing NYU's Gallatin School of Individualized Study, which allowed them to design their own curriculums. Cole focused on humanities and archaeology, even participating in excavation digs in Europe and Asia, and once unearthed a mask of Dionysus during a dig in Bulgaria. Dylan studied video game design and later opened All Wise Meadery in Brooklyn, where he serves as master brewer. The brothers graduated together in May 2015, having deliberately avoided the spotlight during their college years. When they returned to acting, they did so on their own terms and in separate projects. Cole landed the role of Jughead Jones in Riverdale, which became a hit series, while Dylan took roles in independent films and the thriller Dismissed. The twins also developed a passion for photography, with Cole shooting assignments for major fashion publications. Their divergent paths after Disney show how child actors can successfully transition to adult life by prioritizing education and personal interests over maintaining fame. They've both spoken about being grateful for the financial security their Disney Channel success provided, allowing them to explore other interests without pressure to immediately book another acting job.